Every day we go through the internet scouring for 1-star reviews because they're hilarious and fun to read. Each day we pick a theme. Dawn, what is your theme today?
Oh, some hoity-toity people that go to Napa wineries.
Ooh, Napa wineries. Okay, and my theme for you today is stuff in Boca Raton, Florida. It's actually just 2 bakeries in Boca Raton. I'll explain in a moment.
Oh, boy. Yes.
Because one of them is an epic adventure.
It looks like it.
Do you want to start with the epic adventure,
Sure.
or would you like me to start with a Napa winery and then we'll ease in?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Let's do a winery. Let's go for a sip.
Okay.
I will not partake, but you will not partake.
Not really.
Okay.
But
we're going to start at the Atessa Vineyards and Winery, where Robin B. has this 1-star review. Visiting in June, the entire hill upon which the winery sits was brown and dead looking. The parking area is unkempt. The first thing you see as you approach the steps leading up to the property is a green-looking turbid pond with inactive fountains. The concrete staircase is ugly, and the steps rock, reminiscent of a 70s apartment block. The plaster and paint on the steps is peeling and damaged. At the top of the stairs, more dead grass, pools with more green water, inactive fountains, and bad concrete. Very disappointing. You can see that at one time, the vista, vision, and concept would have been spectacular. But it needs updating. As we entered the triangular entrance, the black smoked glass windows to the left were filthy and grimy.
it continues.
A server came to us after another long wait, and after a confusing discussion about membership, gave a very brief description of the tasting options, then left us again. By this time, we felt so underwhelmed and decided not to try the wine, made some excuses, and left.
I edited this so much, but that's basically the gist of it. So you didn't have the wine, Robin. Is that what you're saying? You work for Architectural Digest, and you're just giving a review.
Also, can I don't know when wine season is.
I don't either.
Grape season. I'm assuming, like most things, grapes are probably flourishing and ready to be picked in the fall, right?
My dad had a little vineyard, and I think it just depends on which kind of grapes. Like you can have some that are, ready in May.
Maybe. But my point is, if you show up in the spring and June, late spring, probably nothing is growing yet.
I don't know.
So I don't feel like you can hold nature accountable, is my point.
And a lot of discussion about the architecture and the ponds. And I'm like, okay, I still don't know about the wine, though. So the aesthetic was very important. Okay, so Boca Raton, Florida. Let's go to this bakery called Tartelett French Patisserie and Cafe.
Okay, I just want to tell you that we're going on a journey. It's a 3-act play. There is a 1-star review, a response from the owner, and then a second response from the reviewer.
Excellent. Okay, let's jump in. This all starts with somebody named Jean who doesn't like the place.
And by the way, I think it's a French person.
Okay, Jean.
It's a man probably named Jean.
Jean. 1-star review. Dear Mr. Keimer, I hope this message finds you well. I felt compelled to reach out after today's experience in your storefront. I came in at 1:12 p.m. on December 17th, 2024, hoping to share how pleased my guest and I were during and I were during a previous visit to your shop. We were truly impressed with the service at that time. However, during my visit today, I waited in the main lobby for nearly 40 minutes until 1:51 p.m. without receiving so much as an acknowledgement. It pains me to feel such disregard, especially when I entered your shop with nothing but kindness and appreciation to offer. I understand that in the grand scheme of life, I am a small ripple, and influence is not something I wield, but respect, as simple and common decency, goes a long way and should never be overlooked. I hope this note serves as a moment of reflection. Kind regards, Jean Tenu. Okay, Jean. Response from owner. Dear Jean, I read your review with disappointment since I clearly remember your visit as well as your interaction or as your reaction by showing me your Google Translate note without giving me a chance to talk with you. As I remember very clearly, when you first came, there was a guest we were trying to help. One of them tried to help, but you said, I am here to talk business and left. When you come back later, you just showed your Google Translate comment and left. I wish you could give me a chance to talk. We not only concentrate on our products, we pay big attention to communication and see our guests as friends as well. I hope we have this opportunity during your next visit. Regards.
It's a lot going on.
Follow up. Are they in love with each other?
I'm like, why are we still talking?
Jean is talking again. Follow up from customer. Mr. Keimer, as Mr. Napoleon Hill wisely said, if one is ever to find fault with another, he must first find fault with himself. He also reminds us that complaints are best expressed in the ocean sands, where the waves can wash them away, leaving no trace or anger, feeding two birds with one seed. In this new year, I believe we should all embrace the grace of forgiveness, as we too will need forgiveness and grace at some point. The proverb also holds true. Before addressing the speck in another's eye, one must first remove the 2x4 from their own. That's from the Gospel of Luke, by the way. With that, I would deeply appreciate the privilege of being welcomed back into your establishment. I am confident that my initial experience of excellence and the exceptional service provided by your wife remains unmatched. Her hospitality was a true reflection of warmth and care, undoubtedly a testament to her being your better half. Thank you in advance, Mr. Keimer. Happy New Year, and to you and yours. I hope to see you soon and exchange a firm handshake to make a fresh start. Sincerely, Jean Tenu. Oh my! Is
this like a swinging date gone horribly wrong?
This is a bakery in Boca Raton.
Dear sir, this is a bakery.
Oh my God. This is like
and by the way, to be clear,
from the 15th century.
I had to highly annotate this particular exchange because I was still not clear. I'm like, I'm not really sure what the actual problem is because everybody's bending over backwards to be nice for a 1-star review. I'm not quite sure what happened.
It's like he walks in, he doesn't speak English. He does Google Translate. He's French. He shows it to the person. The person was helping another customer.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm here to do business, and if I can't have your attention, I'm leaving.
Well, it's like he came back the second time. They didn't acknowledge him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then someone tried to help. Oh, my God.
It was a lot.
That was so much.
I was so confused.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, let's go back to Napa Wineries, where we have Domaine Carneros by Paul Ciu with his 1-star review. Pass! There are much better wineries around the area. This property is just focused on churning and burning. It could have been a better experience, but the lack of security was terrible. There was also a robbery and a car break-in on the day we visited. We also heard some of the cameras on the property aren't operational. Response from owner. Hey, Paul, we do maintain a level of security that exceeds most wineries in the area, as noted by the sheriff during your visit. Okay. We're relieved that your laptop was recovered and our team was able to assist with being a point of contact for the tow service and the rental car company so you could continue your day with an Uber. Our team worked to ensure you had everything you needed, helping file the necessary reports with the sheriff and answering any questions. We strive to support every guest, even in challenging circumstances. And we appreciate your understanding.
Okay. I love hearing the real story.
Yeah. Whenever the owner's like, actually,
your laptop got stolen and we actually took care of everything for you and even got you an Uber.
Yeah. So don't
and
be
a tow
a jerk
truck
in the comments.
Yes.
Because we'll call you out.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Let's go to another bakery in Boca Raton, Costa Ducci Italian Deli Bakery and Market. Tim has a 1-star review. Really wanted to like this place. I ordered my favorite almond croissant, but it was burned. I mean, the almonds on top were black. The crust was charred. The coffee was good. Gotta wonder why a waitress would serve burned food. I suggested next time, pick the best for your customers. If it is burned, suggest something else. Response from owner. With all due respect, our croissants are on display and you picked out the almond croissant in our display case. You ate the whole thing and after told the waitress it was burnt. I'm so sorry, but in the future I suggest that if something looks so burnt in the case, why would you order it? And why would you eat it? And why not say something as soon as the waitress served it? I'd be happy to refund your $3.50, but I really don't appreciate a bad review for the wrong reasons. I came in to bake at 4 a.m. this morning, and I have plenty of customers who appreciate what we do. Maybe this place is not for you to love. Okay. God, this is the episode about sassy responses from owners. Mm-hmm. I mean,
I will say, like, if somebody brought me a burnt croissant where the almonds were black, I'd be like, hey, can I get another one that's not burnt?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Which is the point of the response from owner, $3.50. Like,
but
come on.
I do think I came in to bake at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, sir,
it's
that
like
was your
every
choice.
bakery.
Yeah. I got it. All right. Those are your 1-star reviews. We do this every day. And if you missed any of this, you can listen in our podcast or head over to the myTalk YouTube channel and watch it unfold live. Even though it's not live, it's recorded.